ala rasulillahi sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wasallam. Fellow Gambians, brothers and sisters, wherever you are in this world, I would like to extend warmest greetings to you and to say I hope you had a wonderful Friday if it's night at your end. And here we say a blessed afternoon wherever you are in North America and in this part of the country, Canada. What I want to discuss today, I'm trying to keep time, I don't want to stay long, is, as you have seen, a special message to our cabinet, to the Republic of the Gambia's cabinet, honorable ministers, honorable Vice President, honorable President, honorable Dawda Jallow, Minister of Justice, Ibrahim Asilla, Works and Construction Infrastructure, Honorable Demba Sabali, Agriculture, Honorable, name them, to our brothers Ismail Asise, to Bakari Baji, Youth and Sports, to Defense, to Interior, to Foreign Affairs, where you have my big brother, Lieutenant Nalia Kacha, Bairi Dunia, Fewo Fenniaje, Kachaleka Abonde. Manzatallah subhanahu wa ta'ala akonde buka molu halaki mbuka kuja wala molu kang mbuke kelendi mbuka fitino la molu kang foninganna kilalu ki yetawo molu kang wama kunna muadhibina hata nabu athara sudan ala konte buka molu kele banko ijawyata nyaaw nyaay tilimbaliata nyaaw nyaay kuriyata nyaaw nyaa mbuke ponis ila tilimbaliani ila jawyala foni nga annabiyo mo nga mo ki kampura ita aye yamari ku kendola aye fatandi ku jawla ni balanda nak nse bute ni balanda nse bute Qur'ano kami yitandi woto wolem jannin kuo ku kake kachale kake adama dingol nal denda kuola al se kacha ala ning ala jongol man deng ala dinola bari janna ka momo ponis akole ko fongan na kilal ki wama kunna muadhibina hatanabu athara sulan ntolbuka banko bute ntolbuka banko tonye mbuka mo lipa mbuka mo ponis foninga kilal ki kam folo aytamunna mubathirina wa mundhirin ay diamo koindima ke yamar kafal ku kendo ke nali yake mansatalla se kairo jama ba jindali bar nali jawma ke dorong mansatalla se koro jindal kam wala na annabila nu ki ala mol kam wala na shuaib ki ala mol kam wala na salih ki ala mol kam wala na yunus ki ala mol kam wala na ay hud ki ala mol kam nyili be yankan katol sotole bari janni ka yankan kato soto mansatallahi mo suwandi ifangol kono wa ila qaumihim in arsalna nuhan ila qaumihim yala woleke ay dulal fo momo nabita jayla mol kikan ini kacha fitina ta kerinde bari ni aja nganyin ayo sambana mol ba fala korabu kana fitnola hanimbu kana fitinola bari a jaretale nga kacha ni hikmala hakilo anin kacha mi alon ka be koyri nga be tilinding ana be tonya yare jannin ka continue de ngaitandi molla ite min benyin video tala ya record ya samba e ba plela damen puru molse kamvan kama mbe ya marle tariya yake mbe ya marle yake aliya samba dauda aliya interpretation diala Ahmad is fine with it bari moli yellonne janninga kuo ken ka hakilo tuje bak bari ninga kuo minje ko nyinne nyanda kela njikita ning ala tema junube tije adabe banko nin jamale na fala wallahi mbuka nyako no jibe wala public interest, collective well-being, collective development is what we believe in. And if we see that anything or anyone or any group of people stray from that, we would tell you, no matter who you are, kullu haqqin walau kana murran, adu mo kendo ni mo kendo di kila yolo fa ko al se muslimo se ke tonya moti se fatia al mu'minul qawiyyu khairun wa ahabbu ila Allah min al mu'minu dhaif kila ko atol muslimon atol kono miyalon ko tonya mo i fatia de ka tonya fo ale tele kanu ay tele fisiandi moti miyalon ko akatara doko la abuka hanyi tonya fola na ba fola ta kudubun ko da duku je al mu'minul qawiyyu khairun wala fisiata wa ahabbu ila Allah ale wala kanu min al mu'minu dhaif ka be mu'mino mi yalan ka be lamfura abuka tonya fono nga cabinet minister nga wollel dani bi laftan ne kacha adun laftan ne kacha min na walam ninga tanan chronologically let's take a little bit of context and give it adama dingolu nalbe kuo kono alse nyo kanu alse tili nyoye alse ke tonya moti nyoye alse la finyola kabo al sondomol kono al kana pretend nyoye amambetea aketa kafu kono abuka tanyato aketa korda kono yirwa buka sotoje aketa group kono a grupo buka simaya ngo Gambia la constitution nga for a recap of the last video yaya jamme kabira ya jibe ko diaspora nkoli bembatan kanne benna mansa ya batan 2006 a constitutional amendment ke in parliament ako sign fang momo mu Gambia dingoti ye banku do la kaito sodo keta banku do dingoti ite mansa ya nyin no la jang ite kela jam vice president ite kela no minister ite kela no député ti nyim banko kan ay nyin lef ite president yala ite vice president yala ite député yala ite minister yala Gambia kono ate kela nyim dula na non president ya jamme wala ke 1997 constitution kono in 2006 Gambia noli ya longa koita dunia be mako Gambia banko wala fata findu ala talent solu jama bale ka kanema kata dunia bantal the talents, the raw talents. Gambia banko, let's confine it to Gambia. Gambia la mo kendo mimborta ya jamela maralo kono 1994 kata 2016. Kata 2016. Gambia dingo mimborta banko ka kendo ana kallanke wo siadalde. Kabiri itata. Itate borta itata wandia. Ilafte kun wandia. Ilaftale karanno je. Ye londo soto. Ye dokuo kije. Ye palasol soto je niwol keta isaje wo molu isela badingol mako no Gambia banko kan ise kuke no ila mole suokon mo jamanata ni koy healthcare kendo so de jaralo kendo sodo America banko kan ni tata je foy ka America dingoti ko ni man America kayto sodo ita jaral kendo sodo no la America ni man America kayto sodo ite karango kendo la Amerika bayre karambungo da kole ata jel niman Amerika kaito soto nafa mimbe Amerika banko ka ite soto la nimu Gambia no di tata Amerika wo nyama wo dalilo le atinna mol ni tata bande ka banko la kaito nyinin pure taraje bar ni yake i pareta ye munafa mimbe soto ini la suol kono banko le ka tala wala mu inin Gambia le ka tala ibota banko le minka NPP as a political party, diaspora e min noje, diaspora membership e min ke noje, ndete ofola, atoli ya lonne. Bari ne NPP la rank jibe, mambi for the B, ma for B de, mambi for the. Bari kabira be koleyarin, kabirin President Barobina 2016, coalition of fango, NPP, UDP, NRP, PDO, ISPPP, whatever name you call them. Diaspora role min pleje akweta mo bemal bari ma play nyinka mako ntolbetula kela jubur langol let we will remain to be statues without value, statues without ability to contribute and have a say and be part of decision making institutions of our country. Imake okam. Barin dolla NPP in batungata auto. By the cabinet minister mu NPP, the cabinet mu NPP, the Mansakunda mu National People's Party leti. National People's Party has a diaspora chapter. Honorable Maimuna Sise, wala ba nyaton kaya kang, in our executive, Lamin Jawara ba noma. Maimuna mu diasporalti, ntolia. Lamin Jawara mu diasporalti, nyimo fulol be. Yalon ne, Gambia fana ya sedia, NPP party o kono diaspora e mune noje wolom Gambia nol minu be banda ye banku fula di yaso baradol cabinet minister lu lafta min folale domandi wolom nyinti a lot of you that are in cabinet today did very little when it comes to contributing to bringing Barrow to office. I'm not saying all of you there. We have excellent partners like Ahmad. We have members of the NPP from the start, like Demba Sabali, Ibrahim Silla. You have Honorable Musa Drame. These are people that have been part and parcel from the start. And in fact, they know the genesis when it comes to the role that their brothers and sisters played in bringing the Barrow government to power. Let's forget about 2016. Let's talk about 2018 going towards forming NPP and getting Barrow to power as a full-fledged NPP government. But in tol nalbe nyokan tembo min na nalmu kilindin tol min bota diaspora nganna dimba al bula je nganna family ni na doku al bula amanke malon ko 1997 constitutional be baluri. We knew that 1997 constitution barred us from holding positions of value, positions of authority, positions of decision making. We knew that when we were sacrificing all of that in the name of camaraderie, in the name of love and unity, in the name of an objective to build a country that is all inclusive, that encompasses and unites all different sections and factions for a united development. We knew that. Ngalone ko 1997 constitution onde Ahmad molbe diamula kam fango fa baroye aning NPP kakasanke o sankada Gambia kanna do ko bula moli mbane yem fanen ndengalone ko haninga o beke Ibrahim Silla le chance on det ndengalon Adama Barrow le chance on det Dawda Jallo le chance on det Musa Drame le chance on det Demba Saba le chance on det ngalon ne ko ndinte nga nyinkelo beke mpareta Ibrahim e chance min sodo kabunya plaso sodo ndema osodo Suleiman Kamara min botana Angleterre telecom expert olem ay wolonne suntu ture mi yalon ko abota nang United Kingdom anata e keloke ya bane kuobe kala alkal kontenyol nim fabu sana nyol yela dimbal bula. It is clear to them yalon ne ko ninga nyin keloke ning NPP winter ntolte kenola ministeralty nde kenola deputy nde kenola president nde kenola vice president ye olonne bari lanyim belo ngokola nganka funyole kanu atol mimbe banko kan ngal kanule a jareta nyele ngal kanule to point hanna to mantol tekela ministeralty a jareta le nalbe fa trencho kono purato le ministère soto ngal kanule enough adum lata le enough pour kan na dokuol bula kan na fengol be bula ngana ngal tara suo kono ngal nga kelo ke natolu dol fangon tolye tambal nyato hani ngalo ngatol le be muna fanna ka tambin tolti yalo ngani nyimma baloti de nyimo ngani nyimma balti de wallahi fo hakilo mi yalon ko hasido hakilo lem fo sondo mo mi yalon ko fasiki ala be farinje wala ta lonna ko wallahi kabirin yilbina nyin kelola sidin ja yalon ne ko Gitteh ate kenola deputy speaker sidi olon ndena be kelola aya lon ne Gitteh alon ne ko ate kenola speaker ay nyin kelo ke nyaonya na pareta ndele be kela ndele nga chansodo ngake speaker Gitteh alon ne ate kenola speaker Ibrahim Silla alon ne ko ningite be nyin kelola nimalla buke la nimman sino abuka sino ayalon ne ko na pareta atete keno la minister nte se keno ate jite wolonne fabu e wolonne sunte wolonne bari lañi longo be kola I kafuta mai agrita ko I tollatan tollala minu be grand man dual citizenship soto I latan nale ale kilae ye ngania nyimma soto nyala puri ninga keloke nim pareta ntol ngata nga munafam palasol ta wallahi ikiliwo kilimbije yalonne dawda jallo e nyillonne kabirin Gitteh be when Gitteh was in the trenches ibe kola suto mobuka sino dawda is aware ko no matter how much Gitteh fights he is aware of the existence of a section in the 1997 constitution that bars him from becoming a vice president, from becoming any member of cabinet, from even running for National Assembly. Dawda knows Gitteh knew. They would have asked themselves, why are they doing all of this? Because we believe Konatol be palasod. Womu kairold, la yu'minu ahadukum, hatta yuhibbal akhihi, ma yuhibbu li nafsihi. Ndolata wala. Sundu ture lata wala. Alkali konde lata wala. Ibrahima Silla ite wolonne. Honorable Musa Drame nyola albe wolonne ko. Ndol ngalonne ko nim pareta kelola nalbe keloka almandang. In terms of contribution. But contribution of cola, we know in our heads, you guys can be ministers. You guys can be anything. And we don't have a chance to even compete with you for positions. We are aware. But with all of that, we trusted you. Starting from President Barrow, we lata la ale aninkila. Nga nyinyake, nga na dokuol bula. Doliela dokuol filije, fabu sana nyolu. Sanji fula, ibota banko kayela dimbal tuje. Nyima kinde nyolu. Dolu mawol long, but alaye long anala kila. Aye long. They are aware of all of this. Alko diaspora is marginalized. Atol lekaf. And we need to try and fix that problem. Juman le nyanda problem of fix la, sunduta fix nola. Because ate o palasito. Fabu ta fix no la fanwe. Ate o palasto. Gitteh ta fix no la fanwe. Alkali konta ta fix no la fanwe. Nintada UDP. Mboj shedi kan nyol ta fix no le fanwe. Because he mantara o palasolto. Bari lata le ko. Atol min nimmu kilindi. Lata nyola wala nanga kafolo puru nga keloke mbese kundamen. Nga molmi alonko ye discriminate. Nkana songal. Constitution o nada. Eko President Adama Barrow. Ekabe retroactive constitution on beole sambala nang e close nata close mi alonga ko President Barrow la first term ate kelano atol mbele nata nyoka because that is your interest womu Barrow la interested mbele ata nyoka nko that is discriminatory against Adama Barrow safun because that is one person Adama Barrow dama pet that close here Adama damale affect Adama pet amani mo affect President Barrow Damma Gambia la history to Adama wo close your tell effect. I'm sure that is clear. Because Yaya Jammeh is never coming back. We know that. The only president me alonga Gambia mara that close ko ila first term Barrow la first term is part of it. I Barrow Damma affect. Mbe wulta because it's discriminatory against Barrow. That was supposed to be discussed. Cabinet be agreed e kai boje. Ntol be mo be diamuta eko nyimmam bete ya tu Barrow atol cabinet ministers a lot of you atol le kanan tol kalka fo nyal diamu because Allah after Barrow e condamné Allah kola al diamu nyimman keda we also believe it naltata on one floor ko it's discriminatory constitution onata section mu me bije iko atol ni mini keloke iyela dokuol bula atol balla Gambia banko kal balla palasol nyindole la palasol bula nan inate kaftal ma Gambia yela dimbayal bula yela dokuol bula yela comfortol bula puri nale keloke nin kelo banta al fanalu nin alke palaso do bunya palaso al sem lo mfanalie film yalon ka man tilling is not right. Is against us. is against our rights. Purale lo alfana o keloken tolie. Minister Bay, His Excellency President Barrow, Vice President, and the entire cabinet, aliye si, diaspora min alke jayi, alkoya katale, Gambia la section olem, ika kodo min dundi, GDP almost 40%, keme tannani. Gambia diyo kaminki Gambia sawosang diaspora, atada almost $1 billion US. Almost $1 billion US. That is almost $70 billion. Na munafonka min sambanang. Nga banko kanule. Wala nang kata politikola. Nga banko kanule. Wala nang kadokuol bulangata nale taranyoka yen nalbe baneng. Ninka refayo bodala aleke ministalti. Aleke president. Aleke vice president. Aleke deputy. Ndol nga murunna. Nkale ko alin alfana. I content dabula la bankola decision making. Woman better. Atol nim tolbe agree talako woman better is discriminatory. President Barrow, you believe whether you believe it now, that is questionable. But in ko albeko al believe ta wala le ko diaspora is been discriminated against by Yaya Jammeh. Dauda Jallo, you have said that several times. Ibrahim Asila, you have said that several times. You believe kombele nyanda kela killing. You believe kombele nyanda kela killing. Yeah. Was section on nata in the constitution. Atol tata ale constitution jibe cabinet. You have powers to amend or you have powers to reconsider the draft because ale Cabinet 2020 first draft nata. Ya reject. Alia tale. Cabinet went through the constitution. All of you. Alia jibe paper to paper. Every single section. Every single chapter. You went through it one by one. Diaspora la section o minko. Ntolu. Alse mbulano le sayanga ke ministalt. Hani mansalafta mang tombong. But Nimman Saman Lana, if President does not trust us, let him not appoint us. But let the Constitution allow us to. Because appointment into cabinet position is 100% up to the President to choose. Alafta minna dole kelaje. Foi qualified ta foi man qualified. Na alafta ta school boys or samana mo wulike ma bondina nusrat I will ke cabinet minister. That is clear to all of us. But generally, do not discriminate against us for that. Not all me a keloke. Alkono. We are very useless. Ali bula tole lelmu. Nyin nyomo ba futu balol te kering. Ali bule na ye keloke kuoke. Ya mira kontolbe tol kundila janne. Ya mira kondol honest about what we are saying. Aliyem bula nale keloke. Lata lang kachata minna. Yara fatol ka atol munyimo sifalet. Members of cabinet. Ngalo nindi amre yebitale ba ebe min fololom. You see, atata Facebook le. Ika ole fo. Atata Facebook le. Abuka akatu Facebook le. Ni me ke kuoke. Tonya. Cabinet malonko this is wrong. Imaolo. The entire cabinet. They would say, oh, it's left to National Assembly. President Barrow section or retrospective section of the Constitution. If it is left to National Assembly, President Barrow or retrospective, leave it to National Assembly. But al cabinet minister, that one is discriminatory. That one is bad against one individual. Versus 200,000 capable individuals. President Barola section also obondi. Because that is very discriminatory against your boss, cabinet ministers. Barin tol mini alonko nali e keloke. Nkafuta nyoma. Nimbalanta alma barote ganyal. Diaspora diu mimbebe NPP. Nkalta alala mbalanta barote ganyal. Diaspora dual citizen ol minube diaspora. Ibe tu. Ibalanda aliye kuokuka alte kututela barote ganyal ali olon wolbe kafiru nyoma versus baro Alia Baro command, and we respect that because that is discriminatory against him. But in Tolbe too, more Bay, Diaspora Bay, NPP, UDP, DOI, more Bay Diaspora, dual citizen note, Aliem Bay Naj, Alko Mankumaya, Minister Yala, Vice President Yala, Deputy Ya Fanang, Alko, we are so useless that at all cabinet ministers, you think we don't even deserve to become members of the National Assembly. Mfangon Lamolu. Our own people we fought with. Ibita bafala ko he akanyina ke abuka feng ndeman sula palasola. Palaso mi alonko ibenkela je hasido ni wuloleti. Ndeman sula lo baranga o itande mobela. Natuma palaso le bedila Ahmad la so that akana tonya fono. Animal kana lo akse kumo foe. Ahmad fado palaso. At least nde I have been very active supporting President Barrow. Kabirin 2015-16. Mo bele olo. 2016. Adamadiung abe mo bele kenoto. Ko Ahmad contributed. What I have contributed. Ale alone. Okafa billahi shahid. Ndolia. Adung everybody knows ko. Mafo fun educated. But I have university degree papers. Not even one. I have university certificates. S. Not one. Moli olon. And people know mini and long. Yalonoko Ahmad is a competent individual. They know that. But in the cooking kela wala nde kela buku ne koti moe. Momola palasi siata nyao nya be dannal. Kullu man alayha fanin. Feo fembe caring. Abeka ban. Alien disappoint back. Adumba fola aliele. Alta cabinet ale kachali afo akumasile anyomo dukalale alabulaje. He is very inconsistent. There is no inconsistent individual dunia kono mintambita mola minka kumo foye nyala idala akaitandila konibe kukiline natate komaita ay kuoke mi alongo nafiko tamanse ayatul munafiqu salasa idha hadatha kadhaba nina kumo fo jang ako nyinno munata ko ma doke wonyo nafiko te nafikidu innal munafiqina fi darkil asfali minan nar wallal betala jahannam katambe jalambatulante mo se silawo mo sifal mafal mo wolleti de bari nimol dia mutale al sala kilol tubak nindere maltinum albe o section o bondi la jele because it's very bad but mim fa yende jahali cabinet minister cabinet la quote cabinet me and Jahali. What shocked me about cabinet? You have NPP Diaspora. NPP has a Diaspora chapter. Ning cabinet believes co. NPP government believes co. Diaspora is not important. At least they know co. You have NPP Diaspora that helps Barrow and NPP when it comes to elections. They are members of the party. Card-holding members of the party. If for nothing, accord us a little bit of courtesy and respect and consideration. Alin consult. Nali I feel you cannot consult everybody. Alin told me a keloke alayanin kila. Suleiman Kamara nyolbe Gambia. Lamin Tungara nyolbe Gambia. Fabu Sane nyolbe Palasolto. Alkal Konde nyolbe Palasolto. Bala Musa Kanute nyolbe Palasolto. Siaka Jata nyolbe Palasolto. Sundu Ture nyolbe bije. Nalman jite Amerifraf. Ndemange fenda. Alma, you don't believe Konde I am anything. I'm okay. But I'll nyilmimbe kukiling. Seku kujabi nyol, Amerika nyol. Anin nyung Safion Ture nyol. Anin na diaspora chairman Lamin fenga nyolu. Mvela nyinata nyomi mkola. Lamin demba nyol United Kingdom nyima kinde nyol. If Gitteh is not in, that's okay. At least cabinet. Wala Dauda Jallo. Let's have courtesy and respect for camaraderie and recognition of our participation. Nalba bondila janal ka tuje alkan jamfateng. Diaspora faction of NPP. Aliye kumanda alniye si alniye kacha. Wallahi nali mbunya albe ole kela cabinet. Nali mbunya Allah tanna because aliyalon ne ko aliye min keteng diaspora te diale. Mote cabinet min yalon ka maolo. Nobody in cabinet is unaware ko ninga diaspora da mondindo they will not be happy. Aliye mbala konde karteo faila. That is one. Alkon de carte file, no problem. Bari alkano kang nka tiketo jo nka tara Gambia nka kodo depansi nka na register card olta nka murun ko nka tiketo sang nka murun Gambia nka danga campaign oke pour mansa gagner atole ministerial soto nka oke at least albe dolbal kono jamabal kono albe ministerial jannin 2021 ndolta dala ngal tara Gambia. We found you in Gambia. We paid our tickets. We spent our monies. We took our register cards. We came back. Election time, we went home again. We campaigned so that we win. After the winning, we left. Ale Palace Walter. NPP the diaspora ning atuma ko cabinet Allah ta ko ndol nga bunya sotole. Ali respect le. Ali value le. Ali amera ntolu tonya mumolet. Altol mimbaji beka alsi. From His Excellency Mbaro to the last person. Dukara alal fangol nyininka. Alna la kularang ole tam. Ali amera ale nyimin kedem ku kendo lon fo ku kendote. O balning alal tema. Barinte nga amera min nyanta kelolom nyindiko. Jannal ka nyin constitutional samba. Ka diaspora da bondije. Alnin diaspora min denta NPP la. Nalma UDP call consultant zeo faham. Bari NPP diaspora almin nimmine keloke. Alni be ku killing. Ali e promise. Alkali be ku killing ne. Albe rights will fight lele. Jannal ka nyin decision o ta. At least I'll say consult. I'll say sundu kumandi. I'll say fabu kumandi. I'll say alkal kumandi. I'll say Maimuna Sise mimbe maralin diaspora. I'll say kumandi. Anin seku kuja binyolu. Ani wo modolu. Aleta alni e mitino ka alko eko ha. Ndol nyin constitution ola nyin section ode. Minko diaspora. Alte mansayala. Alte ministeriala. Alte deputy yano la nyin banko kang. Ha. Ndol lafta kuo kachalal. Is a bit difficult. But atole mune foje. Alanga kacha. Alni e agree fenna. But honey, the only time you need them. Walam nal deuta. Cabinet minister. Ay kuja oke. Wala kuja obotala ministry a deuta fo baroba bailale o watu ole mu al sina anyil kumandi puri al ma koy al lafta min achieve la alia achieve momo be diaspora imu dual citizenote ebe NPP yalo nen kam min foten e mandi yamu moyen kono e mammo consultum kono adunde ngalon ne ko nde Ahmad Fang. I have been talking to Dauda Jallo about this particular section of the constitution. I am surprised that the justice minister nkotoma nka feo femfo ndebuka avancedo bal kiamat billahi alladhi la ilaha ghairu man satalla mi en dabi arjumo ndenin Dauda nyin discourse several times. Adis a section mi alon ko Dauda nyol ka be tarajel. Diaspora has to be considered. Billahi wallahi talla Dauda le nyim fony nim fata nim man satalla ndamal kada kaburo kon bari ni ba bondila hani Dauda ninde mimu buroda sold at least isa fanya ha jite nga section o min combat la je cabinet ya bondile bari laftala al se nsa domando ma nga nyinni nyinke bari alkali fabu sundu al salonko you are as useless as kido judo samato to these people. Billahi wallahi mal respect. Nde onde yalo nde otije nde onde. I'm not part of it. I like I said, they have already tagged me a black sheep. I'm okay. I'm a member of NPP until the day Baroya Safe. Akonyindindem kulubalo malafala bay. Until that day, I'm a founding member. And I'll continue to support what the party decides, as long as it does not discriminate against my rights. Wala na kabiring nganyeta. Nga primaries ganye party o manson support la alpha ye bank can support for whatever is in best known to them. I went by what the party says. Alngata, even though luntang or CDC say ole samanang to stand against me, I don't mind because that's what the party wants. I went through the democracy, but Kabiri Fenkele Mialong it was against justice. Gambia la lua malafala, lua kurungolema manke siloti. I stood my ground because ngalong ko tonya tije. Aduneng alamante kontan in the B. Abem kontan la over them some. Election or lose after spending many millions of dollars. Nimbe diamla al sela moy. Nenaman kuma for NPP ma. Amanke follow. Billahi wallahi tallahi. Kuma tije. Nene min for parti o ma manke al senna kumo la moy al safo mu tolelti mankulu mbuga kebal bunya ngata social me al sefo bar ninga kumo fo ala safe nal mala hakiloto nin diaspora kuoto abe partio le dibenna partio abe ole tela ba dibennale because natol yamira ko min diata le alba kala mollale aliye kuo kala min manke siloti ayelia kala manke siloti but at the same time aliya expect la ko ibeo ku jawlo alka min kala ibe tula sabarli nete ku kala hani mu annabi moto bukak kila na la saibol kanyo sabale kila sallallahu alayhi wasallam ni tada qur'ano kono ayatul umariya bije umar la ayolu qur'ano le tola muslimo le tola ka fo ko ayatul umar ibn al-khattab la ayolu yalo e nata nyadil kila ka kumo fo kafo kono anin saibol tara sirik kila nyim fo umar kay no nyinte ma fo kullo kono ngo banda kila anin saibol be diamola kila ko nya Abubakar ko nyin Usman ko ha Ali ko ha Umar ko hani ya Rasulallah ntema agiri nyin iye nyo saba kila ale Jibril kinan Jibril ko kila ko Umar ya min folom silot albulonom ite banna Qur'ano kono Qur'ano lonnal ko ayatul umariya kila lamu annabi moti la yantiqu anil hawa fote baraka kumo fo Umar ibn al-Khattab ka kumo fo alaka Umar tata aka kila tatuje ila taro palaso do matin na koy dam male toñalong wala dam male ke da hakilimat ne Umar Umar ibn al-Khattab be doyari nyame annabi moya man futaje hana ngori man futa annabi moya wonin kila khairu khalqillah ala la dafe be afisiata bet woni wo kasi Umar ndinga kumo fo alaka Jibril kinan kabirin fenke sidratul muntaha ka bondina sidratul muntaha ka kinan pura na ya fo kila ko Umar ya min folom tonyat ite lon jumat aya jumal ka jika ite ko ita mol sawara nyoyal al nim mol te kajal nim mol diamuta nga partio min kanu nga kelo kae hani nga lon kon defense to laje you think dol malon kon defense nga lon ne kon de kala ministality we knew that from the start. We knew the 1997 constitution. You think when I was resigning from my job to go and participate for 6 months from August here, ndebota Gambia August, nabos kontita anka ete me fallo. I resigned from my job. Ndata Gambia 6 months, August, September, October, November, December keda election odi mbe Gambia Bangkok. Mobuka salary din. Gambia na albe o sedia. I knew I cannot be a minister. I knew that. I knew I couldn't be a vice president. I knew that. I knew I couldn't be a member of parliament. What could I be? I knew all of that. But in lata tollela, nde lata tolonko, nyilmu na colleague solet, yaya jamme jamfa bale tilin. Bari nyilu late lale, ndendela nga kuke, nko, nim futata o temboto. Kuwa mi yalonko ye tilimbala ale tilin tolla, nyilibe, they will be honest enough, ibe fore alale enough. Pour mbenga si momo ila tonye kawmu minti ya bondije malon kalbe kela nyeten nalta kela fana miyende sokwolam diaspora la alfalo min mu dual citizenol president Barrow me kumandi wala Dawda Jallow me kumandi wala Ibrahima Silla wala honorable Musa Drame bari nyil mu NPP nkollete Dawda mu NPP lete aya lonko ntolni molle keloke mini ya lonko dual citizen olem ame kumande president Barrow ya lonne nteni mini ya keloke dual citizen ol woliye mune nonte kanke mansati Barrow olonne bari na diaspora section i manyi miro sotoko jannen kanyi section o pass ke bali nyim femo bela ni ya jamme kambeng jannen kawoke mbadungan na mol kumande ni si ni kacha alkali fabu hani saibo tunkaranyol ibemu dual citizen let saibo tunkaranyol anin sarakule jamalu bay sankaranyol ni ajankan na mol fo nga wolle long jama balle bije mamminu long wala na mol fo mela status long sundu toure nyolu fabu sane nyolu nga tol min fo Gambia bele wala contribution on to NPP. President Barrow could not atewol call no la ni kaja alkali nyol siaka jata nyol Kafoe ndol nato le denda mansa kundala de. But this section of the constitution is very critical. Komi ya kenyameng when it comes to retrospective because ye mol kumandi wala. Dawda ende kumandi wala sinya jama. Ni Burama kachata la ni mo jamal kachata. This section is against President Barrow. Ni Musa Drame nyol be kachata wala. Tonyade ni Barrow man kachata. Bari ni mo jamal la kachata. Retrospective part la miye Barrow discriminate. But with all this, aliye nyine ken. Malafika diamu, malafika kumofu. Because nga hakiloto, malafika kumofu parti oma. Nganyim parti o kanuba. Wala nanka diamu jam. Ni wante, ni mam parti o kanunu nta nyinkela. Mbal filla jene. Because man nafa, ale nafa jumal benye. Al man fenso doje. Ndele fisiat, mo jamal be palaso do mfisiata ultin. At least, ngan na parti o lo, yembane, yemfane, kuo bekenna. I am not in any position. But I am still in the party. Moli amera kombe palasi nyini. Nga parti ole kanu. Ningan kanu nte ole je do kuo bebulu. Ila balu ole yiri wata. Nimmini do kuo ke nibe kukiling. Purunga na lo. Nga wala sama tinya. Wale la privilege si be minu enjoy ka nga tinya. Man la fi wala. Kafu nga boje nga ta kelola. Nga kudoke. I can. What bloody benefit did I get from NPP? What? What did I get from NPP? Ndanga na kodo depansi jele. Ngana watu kije. Ngana dimbal bula. Nga kuobe kije. Nga mune sotoji. Namansa kunda afele. Kabiri in 2016. What did I get from there? You think I'm not aware of that? I'm aware. But mune ati na hani bimbe wosila. Mbe diamula. Kuol kandimi. Minu kake parti yola kuol. Because man lafi. Na parti yo tinya nga doko kemi. Nde dindi ata nyao nga olone. Baraka munda kon na cabinet minister la atol molo. Because alka minketeng. Alni minu denta sembola. Aliye kairo soto. Albe wole kamfandi kam. Na aliye kamfandi. Aliye la interest. Aliye oturo nyamo kon. Ibe kamfala. Ni kamfada. Ibe da bondi la koto. Ni da bondi je. Mbe denda nga kairo minyina. Atina soto la. Mbebe fola. Adu nimbe foda o kairo la. Aba atol le tora la. Atol le dingol ka bula. Mansa kundala motol kono. Atol le ka salary soto. Alka fuel soto. Ika fatol le ko cabinet ministers. Fatolunde. Ika fatol le honorable ministers. So ning atinyata abatol le toral. Amanjite toral. Because fenne ke tora miye nafa. Amande tor ni NPP teta bi baro for the mansa kundala. What do I get from it? I get nothing. Because I don't care. Because it has no benefit to me. Aman nafa after na amam thinking. Foni mano dala fada denka mano minsang. Cash power dala fada nga cash power sang. Ni moli e baro nendame yenneng. Eko jita to le nyimbeke molla. Ni UDP ngolbe diamule yenneng. Facebook alkaji jen. Every day bennenna. Ikan nen jumala kuwala. Femara UDP kol kan nente la kuwala. Alafo baro irizan fo yajibe bennenna. Baro la kuwa ikan ne wolla. NPP la kuwa ikan ne wolla. Ikan bane wolla hanibi. Nka mune sotoji. But ni aje nka sacrifice. Nsendenol. I can keep quiet. I jumal tor. We barol tora. Ninjita mam femfai barol tora. Because ndala diamo ka NPP defend. Foni mol kata hasido tide. Bari nindanga NPP defend. Wobe minkala NPP. Be wolon. Bari mbe dering. Hani kunu mbe dering. Moyang kumandi jam for example. Akonya jita nka nam. Akonya he niyokuya. Nka mune niyokuya. Akonya nibe diamu kanung. Teni esa fal kala palaso. Nka haniko. Baro ya file ndeman kumaya na fatenna ngal murunko ngal ta nganyine fu ngam fa mbuka fani afo moy ngal ta dukare abondi mbala esa fal nano ay sound jindina. It's not my business. Akonya because I knew what you can do. Ngal wo bandale. But that is what it is. But ningaje partiola existence is threatened. Fonga diam naliano alim blacklist nga ofan na diatale alim blacklist cabinet minister be alim blacklist na diatale in fact expel me from NPP bari nga nyim partio kanu alale anin kila ko nga fale nyame when I was going in to fight tooth and nail Ntengalo ne ko ndekela minister. Molle kela diamol. Because ntengalo ne ko baroma o sembo soto. Cabinet minister ma sembo soto. Banko la loi. Mote o kan. Woko jite ete kenola minister. Ete kenola deputy. Ntengo kalamata. But wo be longo kola. Nte I love my colleagues enough to fight so that they can get to positions of privilege and benefit. I love them enough. But yalong ale minfo. Ako hal jazaa'ul ihsan illa al ihsan. Nyinya jomu nyinyal tide. Ni amira ko sembo watale. Ema nyinya jo nyinyala. Ala ke la bon ake malundile de. Ala nga hakilo to NPP na diaspora to. Gambia nolu. Ala nga hakilo to na diaspora to. Because nteka afon na party ole because wolam ninkombe UDP mala ika for concentrate on your party. Charity begins at home. True. But UDP fana parliamentarian ol begin. Kabiri 2016 inata. Section fula. Wole fall in the 1997 constitution okon. Ye banka diaspora ta falling. Age limit benunjele. We Usain double affect. Itade kwal nga bondi. Ye below pass. Justice Minister Batam Midla pass. Ye Usainu Dabo allow sign. Because constitution oko. Near 65 years and above 65 years, you cannot be a president. Ngamre Olof. Itade yobon. So it's not NPP that is guilty. NPP is super guilty, but UDP is guilty as well. 2017-18. 2018, Alaji Jawara private member Bill Samba. Eko parliamentarian olu. Ni ganyeta. Ni UDP Samba ye ganyendi keta parliamentarian for UDP. If you resign from UDP, you lose your parliamentary seat. Parliamentarian olu. Itade kafuta nyoma. Local Government Act. Ye ofanan dada. Ya be topoto. Sign. Isebo UDP. As a parliamentarian coming combo Islam member minke, you don't have to lose your seat. Ise tarakomi Yankuba Dabo, he can lose his seat as a boy UDP right now. Aita Esafal, he will not lose his chairmanship. Bari 1997 constitution okono niye okenu, you will lose your seat or position. There has to be a new election. You fanam bondije. So UDP is as well guilty. Bari diaspora la kuo. Ifanali o filije. So mandra na baroda mama de mandra na NPP da mama. Alfanal dal bijen. Alla UDP din kallan keolbe diaspora le. Minni o bankol kanu. Adun jikita ko. Ning constitution o falinta ning ala yake. Because ndolbe ka diamule mimbe ala bula da male wolo. Ala la kullo. Jumale be kala mansat. Jumale be maralo kala. Ndeni de ka diamule. UDP de mansala. NPP de mansala. Ndolle be ganyela. Bari wallahi, decision at the end of the day obe alal bud. Ni ala tata UDP ke mansa kundati anytime. Aliye mol shoto diaspora mini alko banku din kendol them. They can contribute, but they are dual citizens. But alfane o section of filijele. Adum NPP called them mate parliament. UDP called begin. But at this time, ndebe minfokande wo is cabinet because cabinet the new draft 2024 cabinet sat over that draft very seriously. Go wato nin cabinet minister jamal le kadi mbe parliament le mbe draft constitutional jibe kambe olaka almost every week very consistently to go through it thoroughly. They have deleted so many sections that they felt are bad for Gambia and Gambians. So many sections. They have changed so many. Wala na sonko bekering. UDP ko ita accept because there were so many changes. And I'm sure those that are following are aware. Except for the one that is against their own brothers and sisters. Except for the section that is discriminatory against their own colleagues and brothers who stood shoulder to shoulder with them to get the well-deserved victory that they are enjoying today. But at the end of the day, ndeka minfo albita sila la aliena kulubali afo anina hormanta ya albe olofo. But ala tonya ndenga lon konka minfo tonya lem aliyem min kenna diaspora la doya man tambala hanna to malbakela to have a courtesy ka kambunya can respect enough kana alpha dandan tan toyala ke samba baroya kaitandi ko ngal buñale hanna tuma mbakela nsal buña nga fale kordatio ay dingo min buña na lafta bungolola hani dingo man lafala aka fala ko ha nge kumande lafta nyim bungolol nin dingo ka ha babande man la feñilo aka fala nga foyle because nge buña bari mbalolal na ay dingo nyim buña na ya respect kordatio ko la na be kolongo sinna abe kamo sinna bari nyilmu dula kumaleti korda kono akafa dingole adingol min kumara aka foyle lafta kamole sinna jam lafta bungole lo alnena je kordati e kamo sing ama fa dingole alnene ojen alnene kordati e kam kolongo sing ama fa dingole alnene ojen abukak because adama diyam wolti kaytandila ko ntele tamu kordati ndingol lelmu bari nye bunyala nye respect so ni diamu hanna tumaite sonna customs and traditions and humanity demands that you extend some courtesy and respect to colleagues that you have gone through so much with to be where you are today. Bari sunduma kalamda alkal ma kalamda nyillon na alfal maymuna sise man ima fay ima fo lamin jaware ima fo suleiman kamare adun niabe during media kata o suleiman kamara lea heo molbe nyinne fokal tali respond suleiman kamara batata baral tata ali alla constitution o be double cabinet ali asamba suleiman is not valued alma respect bara laftala nin ko keda okay alanga kacha bung jite aka fintile nin problème o keda badi bung nin ko keda badi mo alanta ala kacha atol man cabinet you don't have not a single respect for that section dol bi jewol siata altile alkalle siata barot for example alfa balle be diaspora min yalo npp kollem dual citizen ollem wolle siata mo jamaati minu be cabinet adi do ko ke kodo dial ma fa le palace di nyim minula. Let's say, for example, even Saibo Tunkara. Saibo Tunkara is a dual citizen. America passport or babu. Anin dindin jalu. Adu min found balafawa to bet. Ibe jamalu. Ilafte dingo leta to babu du. Yeje kite also. They are doing everything, all of them. From HED president to last cabinet minister. Ibe lafte dingo leta to babu du. Ye taje ni karanda e mafo e senande ya kate kaitol soto je keje dingolti falman la fal dingole ke fendi Gambia sam falman la fiwa even against your own children subhanalladhi khalaqa as-samawati wal ard ala fo nyam kulubalata wala I'll go and get a resolution and expel me from NPP but I feel I will say this aliyem minke is not fair aliye minka manke siloti aliye minke anin teria saratol manta aliye minke almu mo kendo leti bari nyinni mo kende ya saratol manta nini mo denda kuola alanin kilae al dentala ni abunya ya horoma kaye bunya e horoma nyamen decision o do bije ni be o mekla ina e kachala hannatu malte kambe na the end of the day ital tamu italamu alfadi ibe decision o mekla kila ka okele kila kanala ko Umar na Abubakar na Osman na Talha na Zubair na ngo lafta nyinni nekel asa no la ma foye aselo akom Mario e ngo lafta nekel ala Jibril kinaka bari kila la baro be lakad kana lakum fi rasulillah uswatun hasanatun liman kana yarjullah wal yawmil akhir ala kanyil kuo dol ke kila jamano aka itandi kila la amantra kila karandikan ndol min bina kila kola ndol maral lal min bina kila la maralo kola ala kan dolle karandi foni keta hakili dawti ado ala qur'ana wal fa ko wallahi nga ya karawo di Allah ya karlaw kila to ya karlaw min be nyinyani lakad kana lakum wallahi abaliye fi rasulillahi nanyin kila to uswatun hasana yakaran kendola emulation that is beautiful way of emulation Liman kana yarjullah, for those that believe in Allah, wal yawmil akhir, and the day of judgment. Kila ka kenyadile. Ani mwale bedenning kuola. Na be decision otala. Womo kumalu. Ake consult le. Especially decisions that are critical. Wala nankale ko ayon kana. Ni aje Umar kafa mbang. Aya consult le. Ni aje Sedna Umar. Akafo kila eko. Mbang nyindekela. Jibril kaji. Alaka Umar Sedna Umar. Alaka ta aka sembentu ya kafa. Umar lebe tonya ka. Kila ka consultation wal ka wala tin. But not ala bungo na sira je. Muna Umar ba fala mbang. If he had not consulted Umar, there would be no need for Umar to say no, and there will be no need for Allah to come down and tell them Umar is the one that is right. Naka wakatol, majority of our Muslims, I don't know if there is any Christian in our cabinet. I don't think so. I don't remember a cabinet minister that is a Christian. You're all Muslims. Majority of you very practicing Muslims. Alni molle denda kuola. Alni molle le do kuoke. Alten sawara nyoyala. You cannot consult with us. Even if you don't like us. Even if you are not going to implement our views. At least give us the respect and courtesy and the right to hear our views. Alu okay. But almak. Aliya minkeda amandianye. Adunale amara amandiyanda male. Ntelebe diamukan. Ado NPP zakilo nindi amuta nde diamuta minna mal alonko mo wuli kemele be parti okono in the ranks minimum kontan mbuka diamu kensende ali ajibe it has been a long time man diamu amanken silata molla amanken silata mo buka mo tal kono minka domoro samana ndela tabulo kan at least atal kono atije mi alonko wala kandela bilol jo atal kono mo tal kono mini ende samba school. None of you sent me to school. Aliyang alfa yari ngol jemendi ngo nyingol bebe ndakono. Na kuwa adiatali. Because I am efficient. I add value to whatever I am in. That is why. Some of you think I'm a good partner. You believe I am efficient. You believe I am valuable. But you have added nothing to that value that I have. So you know, Gambians. So this is it for cabinet. Journalists all. Mbakum Fala Damen. Dauda Jallo, your justice minister, is going to Mansakunda today. He'll be there with Dr. Ismail Assise. Go and ask him these questions. Honorable Minister, you have fought alongside people. In fact, you were behind people that are dual citizens to put Barrow to power. And one of the promises Barrow government made is to remove and reform the constitution so that discrimination against diaspora is stopped. You have not brought any electoral reform to include diaspora. Diaspora is not still voting. Anybody that is going to vote has to fly to Gambia, pay tickets. Whether you are voting for PDOIS or Adama Barrow, you must pay your ticket, go register, go back to your work, go again, pay ticket again, go back to Gambia and vote. You have not reformed that. You have not removed that section of the constitution that stopped them from being ministers, from being National Assembly members without any justification. Because like I said, from what I know, intelligence institution, well, sensitive to ministerial institution. Because you got sensitive information on before secrecy. Any minister yaje institution on leka tarako or leka information on dia. Ateka preside wala report. National Intelligence Agency na NIA wala SIS is more sensitive than president's office. Because information about SIS like our president's office, that is what becomes a sensitive information. For police on the interior. Police is more sensitive than interior. Immigration is more sensitive than interior itself. Because sensitive information about yes, minister tabloka. Gamcel, Ports Authority. These are the sensitive institutions we have. If dual citizens can hold these places, what is the justification? that they cannot be ministers. A dual citizen, major constitution where it says core, a dual citizen cannot be an intelligence chief. I have not seen anywhere that it says a dual citizen cannot be Inspector General of Police or military chief or Director of Military Intelligence at the Gambia Armed Forces. If they are allowed to do those things, why are they not allowed to be ministers or National Assembly members? In terms of sensitivity, this is an open knowledge. Tell me, Daudala office, Theofen Nataje, Akabo police. Criminal investigations, serious crimes, state secrets, Akabo police, ya Samba Daudala tabulot. Jumal leka investigate. Police, IGP can be a dual citizen. If that position can be handled by a dual citizen, where these sensitive informations are coming from, Iko Dauda ya Ikalabanda Meng already prepared. That one cannot be held by a dual citizen. There is logic behind that. Seriously, there is only one thing. Ngani jowe akola fendije. If malla fi moe palaso soto, ini keloke ya mira ko adung alaya. Nimu kuja ubalti momo min safete bolo soto la. Because alamira nali nyimbondi baro bal bon la nyindol ke ministaldi momo harjem mindi ka wolo soto barendol we are very disappointed because ngalon ne ko hanna tuma alia bondi fang political will ngaje ko obigen. It may not even pass at the parliament, but we believe ko ha NPP there is political will to consider diaspora. There is political will, at least pretend. Hanat Malbe National Assembly member Albe Dukulale later. You will talk to them on the ground later. Pretend that you care about us, that there is political will. But even with that, blatantly in the open. Alaytan ninna atol nyom atol nyon sofa balo de kera atol yamran dolbe atol la right fight la. Albalona. So yole fale alkal konde, if you are listening, my uncle. Fabusan, if you are listening, if you are watching, Sundu Ture, Bala Musa Kanute, the entire diaspora NPP, the entire diaspora UDP, the entire diaspora anywhere you are, Nimu dual citizen order, this is what cabinet does. A betrayal against vibrant, intelligent, and Gambia-loving citizens whose only reason to acquire documents of other countries is to better their status and continue to better the living conditions of their fellow Gambians back in the Gambia through investments, through infrastructure, through remittances. And you are aware of all of this because the economy is showing, the infrastructure is showing, the living condition is showing. Everything yaje is showing. President Barrow farm visit agriculture farm. Gambia din tije miya ka fangwe. For science ande amiduja. Baro farm, every single farm, agriculture farm he visited and is proud of is a diaspora Gambian that left and spent his entire savings from the diaspora. Adada spent Gambia. Every single agriculture farm. Gunjur Lomba, Sifo Lomba, Maro Farm Lomba, name them. Mohammed Jawara, Mimbe GNPC La Farm, Jabakunko, you name them. We love that country. Alamale also Kairola. Alamale also Kairola. Alamale and Kisa Setanol. But Maimuna Sise, your people are marginalized. Journalism, don't forget to ask Dauda Jallo about this. Assalamu alaikum.